Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Now, I don't want to hear no more that this guy don't have any help after y'all beat the Nets last night. After one of the biggest screw jobs ever, but y'all beat the Nets. Can't talk. They won. So I don't want to hear none of you LeBrownie fans tell me he ain't got no goddamn help. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear all that crying you guys talking about when he was on his losing streak, when he was playing with him. Oh, we didn't have Schroeder. I don't want to hear that. I do not want to hear that no goddamn more. And I'm going to continue to play this video to all you LeBrownie fans. I don't want to hear it. You guys have said this guy has never had help. This guy has had the most help of any superstar in goddamn history. This is a travesty that he needs this much help to just win a damn game. But yet, he's the greatest. This dude ain't a top 50 player, and I stick by what I said. He's not. This team played a whole lot better without him. They had THT running the point, running the two. They had Montrez out there doing what he does best, battling for boards. Drummond finally grew some nuts. Finally grew some nuts in these games where he actually playing. So I don't want to hear this no more. You guys piss me off with discrediting all these superstars to make this bum look like he's the best. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. It is over. They got a squad. So I don't want to hear no more crying. So I don't want to hear no more, man, the Nets are a super. The Nets ain't no damn super team. You got a superstar and a star and two complementary. You got a superstar, well, two superstars to me. And you got one superstar, which is Kyrie. And then you got two complementary stars, which are KD and James Harden. I told you guys, Kyrie Irving is the guy. But you guys don't want to listen. You guys want to discredit Kyrie Irving for what he did with LeBrownies. He was the superstar. LeBrownies was the complimentary star. That's all he's been his whole career. He's a complimentary star. He gets all these stats to fool you idiots, and then you idiots come in and buy into it. But I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to keep putting pressure on him. I'm going to keep talking about this. Y'all can come and dislike my video all y'all want. Y'all can say all this craziness. I don't give a damn. Because at the end of the day, it proved me right last night. He has a team. And it showed me last night, as much as I love Kevin Durant and James Choden are complementary stars. They're complementary stars. Kyrie is the superstar. Kyrie carries the biggest brass. And Kyrie has to understand you can't get into it with a Dennis Schroeder. Let Schroeder have his moment. Move on. Cook him on the court. That was the difference between Kobe, Mike, and those guys. They didn't let a role player or a bench player, he's really a sixth man disguising as a starting point guard, get them out the game. I'm disappointed in you, Kyrie. I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in all of you. KD, he's coming back from, he had minutes restriction. So I don't put that blame on KD. All these people trying to blame KD, I'm like, it's not KD. KD's on minute restrictions. What is he going to do? He can't do what he wanted to do. Now, if he was able to play 30-some minutes, then he would have got hurt. They're trying to bring KD back slowly. If you guys who say you know basketball don't see this, then you need to go back and look at the book Hooked on Phonics, Learning Basketball, or Book for Dummies for those who don't know basketball. That's what you need to go get because you guys are idiots. Now, the role players for the Lakers stepped up like I knew that they would. Now, the Nets had more free throw attempts You know why? Because they start giving the free throw attempts at the end to the Nets because the dumbass refs didn't control the game. They let the game get out of hand like they always do. They don't like the Brooklyn Nets. We know this. They want the Lakers to win it. They want you guys, the dumb fans, who's the casuals, who don't know it about basketball. And some of y'all who do know basketball, y'all don't know it because you're so in love with LeBrownies. Your head is up his ass. It's so ridiculous. Pay attention to what's going on. Stop being fed the lies. Now, I don't want to hear LeBrownies ain't got no help when he gets back. I don't want to hear no excuse. Oh, well, he was hurt. No, I don't want to hear his team kept him afloat. They're in the 5th seed. Just like when they played when he was hurt his first year. They was in the 8th, 7th, 8th, or 9th seed. They were tied with that. They were not out of the playoffs. He came back and said, I'm going playoff mode, and failed. So that first season was his fault. Second season, they won because of that 4-month layoff in the bubble. And now he has time to come back. When he comes back, they're going to try to force him to play. He needs to be under minutes restriction. They need to bring him off the bench, but they're not going to do it. I'm disappointed in you, Steve Nash. You should have brought Kevin Durant off the bench. Let Kevin Durant get back in rhythm. You don't need him for these meaningless regular season games. This is why I coach. I'm a coach. I know how to coach basketball and football. I may not be the greatest out of X's and O's, but I know how to handle personnel. Kevin Durant came back too soon in the starting lineup. Bring him off the bench. What are you trying to prove? Let him play. He should have played this past week and this upcoming week on the bench. Let him get his basketball win. Do him like Manu Ginobili. Do him like they did Chris Bosh that first year. They brought Chris Bosh off the bench because he got hurt and came back late in the playoffs. And it was effective. Let him play late. Let him close the game. You guys would have had a way better chance than y'all did putting him in the starting lineup. You don't know how to coach. So I don't want to hear Steve Nash can coach. Because you guys were giving him too much, like my boy T say, Detroit T say. Y'all giving him too much bail. When he ain't even do nothing, bruh. He ain't do anything. He's nothing but a Phil Jackson. Wasn't nothing special the Lakers did. What killed them was you had Kevin Durant starting. You should have had him come off the bench. Kyrie was fine with that unit. That unit would have did better with KD off the damn court. He's not ready yet for that physicality. You guys don't know basketball. So please stop trying to act like you know basketball. You don't. And yes, I'm sorry. I would take, and this also just a side note, yes, I would take DeJounte Murray over Trae Young because he does more. He's a better point guard, and he knows how to handle the pace of the game better. And his team is not on the level of Trae Young. If he had that Trae Young team, they would be in first or second place right now because he could get to the next level. So stop trying to argue with me saying, did he just say, yes, I did? If you actually watch games, because I watch games, it doesn't matter. Trae Young is a better scorer and shooter. So yes, Trae is going to be better at that than DeJounte. But as far as overall assisting, rebounding, defense, DeJounte's better. He's a better all-around guard than Trae Young. It's facts. It's the same thing with Chris Webber and KG. Chris Webber was a better all-around power forward. That's why I rank him higher than KG. KG was a better defender and rim protector because of his athleticism. So again, back to this. Steve Nash, you're stupid. Bring Kevin Durant off the bench. Then put him in the starting lineup late, like mid or late April, as he gets accustomed to playing. You can't throw somebody out there when all these other guys have damn near 30, 40 games under their belt. This guy missed a long time. You got to wake up, man. That's why I say, y'all put these substitute teachers as coaches. When things hit the fan, they don't know how to control the classroom or keep the classroom organized or keep the classroom focused. That's why they're substitute teachers. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you like what you hear, you can donate to the page. You can cash at me at the word welcome, the number 2, and an HDIITV. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about the game last night. And thank you all for listening. We are out. Deezy.